All right, guys, time to look at Stacks here once again on the channel. So as you can see, basically it looks like Stacks is breaking down from the cup and handle. You can see on the weekly time frame, this candle is not looking good. So what I need to see now is Stacks really surge back up. We do need to break to, let's say, 75. And then I think the cup and handle will be more back in play here. But yeah, this is in danger of moving to the downside, which definitely would break the cup and handle structure. Now, right now, I would say it is hanging on by a thread. But yeah, we do need to see Stacks come up. Now, after that, we have $3.08 to break. And then, guys, you have this neckline up here at about $3.66 on a weekly time frame. Keep that in mind. And the target of this cup and handle, if this will, pick back up, is up here at about $6 flat, pretty much. So, yeah, Stacks, in my opinion, is still not looking too bad, guys. I mean, the weekly candle last week was actually pretty good. It did test a couple of supports and it held it. So that's good to see. Now, if we can just break the $2.74 mark, everything will be back on track. Now, you can see that Stacks is consistently pretty much making higher lows. And if I put this on the daily time frame, you'll see this a little bit better. So basically, since the 5th of August, it has been coming up. And each of these little blue marks just signals, another higher low. So the structure is still not bad, although it's in danger of breaking down of the cup and handle pattern. So overall, still moving up, and I do think Stacks will be one, hell of a coin basically to hold in 2025. I believe, in my personal opinion, I think Stacks is a $20 to $25 coin, guys. Quick look at the tokenomics of Stacks, guys. You can see my holdings. I do hold, 300 stacks, 325 actually. And my average cost was pretty low, guys. So I am way in the profit with Stacks. I'm very happy about that. So there is 1.818 billion max supply. Now the total supply that has been created is this, and circulating is pretty much everything. Only like 3,000 coins are missing. So that's kind of interesting to see. I looked on the tokenomics website. I couldn't find anything about what has, been released or not released. Yeah, you can check that out for yourself, but there is nothing there, guys. Now, all-time high for Stacks is still $3.86. That was 9 months ago, guys, back on April 1st, 36% down. Now, like I said, I believe Stacks is going to $20 to $25. So, in my opinion, this is almost 90% down probably from where it's going to be later. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to look at that real quick. But everything, looks good here with Stacks, I would say, overall. Taking a quick look at Bitcoin, guys, you can see that basically it has ranged since 19th of November until it broke out on, the 14th of December. Now, keep in mind, this is the 4-hour time frame, so you can see it broke out and hasn't really come back to this box. And, so yeah, I think it's going on its next leg now. It did make an all-time high last night during the night. It was $106,648 according to Binance. So let's see where this goes, guys. My, ultimate price for Bitcoin, as I've been saying, is about $120,000. Now, if we see a super cycle, I believe we can make it to 150, and I think we're starting to see signs of that, guys. So, but I'm going to say we're probably going to reach at least 120. And if I held Bitcoin personally, I would probably start to scale out, honestly. Market cap, guys, you can see that we are still struggling with this 3.62 trillion line. We've been struggling with that since the 5th of December. So last 11 days, we haven't managed to break it. Will we break it today? There's still a lot of time left in the candle basically, and we just have to wait and see, guys. But I do believe we will eventually push over this 3.62 trillion and start holding daily candles at least over it. Now keep in mind this is a weekly resistance that I have drawn this, and if we look at this on a week time frame, you can see basically the last couple of weeks, guys, this is a mega candle. That's really crazy to see. I mean, that's a really crazy wick, and it just barely was red. So but yeah, that's really nice to see. There's a lot of pressure going to the upside, guys, not really to the downside. Even you can see a couple of weeks ago at the end of November, big wick. So there's a lot of pressure to go up still, guys. Quick look at the market cap excluding Bitcoin. Basically, we're hanging on to this level here at 1.52 trillion. Been kind of floating around here, for, well, we can just say since 2nd December, because this is basically when it came up into it. And, we've just been kind of floating around it. So somewhere around 1.52 trillion, we're hanging on to. This appears to be some, support for us right now. So let's see, we need to break above this resistance here, because this was the trend line that we lost back on 9th December. So we're going to have to break through that, and that today would be at 1.63 trillion if we were to break that. But we do have the 1.71 trillion mark, I think, which is the all-time high. Let me put this on a weekly time frame, and we can go back and look. Yeah, that is the all-time high back in the last cycle, guys. So we're working our way up, still looking okay. But yeah, we're hanging on to this 1.52 right now. Something I don't really like to see, guys. The dominance is going up, and I'm really a little bit surprised that we have broken into the next, level here, and we've broken this resistance as of the moment. Now, keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame, and this is only a daily candle, so we do need to hold this till next Sunday, Monday, when the day switches over. And then it would be official that it's, above this, resistance on a weekly time frame. Now, do I think we're going to hold that? Probably not. You can see a couple of wicks here, guys, on the daily time frame. It wasn't able to break through, so it got, pretty much a massive rejection the last time it really attempted it. So let's see what happens today. Maybe it will attempt again and get a rejection and then finally make its way down. Now, monthly time frame, guys, Bitcoin is only 8.5% up this month. It's kind of funny to say it's only 8.5%. I do expect that we will have something at least between October's numbers and November. I think we're going to see a rally this week pretty much when Powell, cuts the interest rate. So have to wait and see, guys. It's not certain, but yeah, it's pretty much, I think, 96% sure that they're going to cut. Now, altcoin season, let me refresh this just to see if it has updated. But okay, it's a 63 today, guys, and basically it's gone down slightly. Now that's due to this dominance of Bitcoin going up, so we don't want to really see that. So 63 moving down, but I'm not really that worried, guys. Now, speaking of interest rate cuts, guys, it is 97% now sure that we should get an interest rate cut. Only 2.9% believe we're not going to get a cut, so have to wait and see, guys. I personally think we're going to get that cut, honestly. Now, fear and greed went up a little bit. Now, that's because Bitcoin is going up, guys. So this is a crypto market, not Bitcoin or specific, altcoin market sentiment analysis. I think this is everything together. So with Bitcoin going up, sentiment will probably go up a little bit. So we're at an 83. I would like to see it come down to about 70 or so, in my opinion. Top indicator, guys, basically you can see that nothing much has changed, although it is curving to the upside. Still quite far away from, crossing that green line right now. That's probably when I'll take profit when they cross. I think this is probably one of the better indicators. But yeah, now crypto bubbles, guys, it is across the board 50-50, I would say. It says on the day we're green. You know, but in the last hour and week, we are red. Now the week just started actually, so I don't know how it's actually figuring that. Maybe it's taking from last week to now, but because yeah, if the day is green and the week, you know, we just started the new week is red, it's kind of strange. So I think it's taking the last 7 days, honestly. Um, Anyways, there are some projects that are up, so nice to see. Stacks 6.6%. That's why I'm doing a video on it right now. It's one of my favorite coins. I know I haven't done a video on it in probably I think about 10 days or so. So yeah. Now, economic calendar, guys. Basically, today we have a few small or medium macro, you know, events happening. Tuesday, we do have retail sales. We got industrial production. That's medium size, middle. Now Wednesday is the big day. We have the rate decision. We have the press conference. So be looking for that. The conference is probably the most important thing, actually. Thursday, jobless claims, PCE prices Q3, GDP. We have Fed manufacturing from Philadelphia, and things like this, guys. So that's another big day. Friday, core PCE, prices. PCE also personal spending and Michigan numbers. If you want to stake your stacks, go to Coinondo and search for stacks. You have a list of places here. Now you're not going to get more than 5%, it looks, but keep in mind that's 120 days staking. So, at this point, you pretty much don't know what's going to happen in 120 days. I wouldn't recommend it personally. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to find flexible staking or 30 days maximum, in my opinion, because, yeah, that's just too far out, guys. These little bits and pieces of stacks that you're going to get are probably not going to be worth it, especially if it's locked up and you miss the target that you want to sell. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.